Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing, man? This is your boy, MisterJaay, aka Kwame Boy, your bong boy, your dekule, your dewale, your dokumwake, yes, your boy, Bazinga, man, no, man, hey, we back in the month building. You guys good, man? Thank you for tuning in and welcome back to yet another episode of MisterJaay's Reaction. Disclaimer, this right here, this is a non-musical reaction, but we gonna talk about something really interesting, man. So, if you've not done it before we get started, please pause for a minute. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like, man. Give us a thumbs up, leave that comment, and yup, you know who this is, man. Yo, a couple of days ago, Nigerian Fuji Afrobeat fusion artist, man. He goes by the name Asake. Yes, it is spelled Asake, but in Yoruba it sounds like Ashake. You feel me? You guys know him, man. This man has been doing this thing for a couple of years now. This man just busts into the spotlight, and he's been blazing hard. So a fan hit me up like, yo, MisterJaay, I see you reacting to Bounty Killer's interview, man. You should check out that Shaket because he has a big base. I'm like, man, wherever you guys want MisterJaay to go to, I'm going to go to. Whatever you want me to talk about, we're going to talk about that. So a couple of days ago, Mr. Ashake was on Good Morning America. That's a show, man. If you've lived in the US or you've ever watched US TV, you know that Good Morning America is one of the highly rated, man. Ever since Mr. Simon Shrink took over. I know some of you guys are wondering, like, how does MisterJaay know all these things? I do watch a whole lot of this ish, man. I'm watching the rise of the Afrobeat movement in North America. He did, and the globe, you know. So, man, they put this man on he had a show, man. He talked about his life. So this reaction is actually about that whole ish on Good Morning America. Let's look at it and let's have a taste of what it is. You know, man, they already accepted in across the globe, man. And it feels good to see one of my African brother doing it at that level. You dig, man? Hey, let's get into it.
If you see me in the streets, better holler at me. Seeking for a beat, throw them dollars at me. I don't like defeat, take that away from me. You tryna be like me, you couldn't handle my story. But we gon' let you know, we gon' let you know. We gon' let you know, we gon' let you know.
West African and Black American music, steadily growing popularity in the US, and Nigerian singer Asake is the rising star, making people all over the world dance to his chart-topping hits.
Man, it feels good coming from motherland to see that these brothers who started with, you know, the local genre, man, Fuji, and then they started blending that ish, they getting recognized globally. This actually warms my heart, being the son of motherland. You dig? Let's go, man.
Our Philip sat down with him to talk about his journey to music. Take a look.
Mr. Money with the Vibe, like I told you guys in the intro, man. You see that? It's spelled Asake, but it is pronounced Ashake. You feel me? So keep catching on to it. Let's go, man. Peace be on you. Joha, peace be on to thee. Man, this man has a whole lot, and it's like once it drops, man, it just go. And let me remind you guys that this whole ish is on the Yahoo Boy No laptop. That is Mr. Olamide. See, I always have to give credit to any person who brings up another artist into the spotlight, and then they just stand back and watch them blossom. This, and we know that Mr. Olamide, another dope artist from Nigeria, man. He's man, this man is a mogul in the building. You dig? Let's go.
Pulsating percussion, a flashy, eclectic style, lyrics based on life experience, and a sound tightly wound to his Nigerian roots.
That's what it's supposed to be. We're gonna be pausing and talking. Percussion, classic vibe, man. Fuji, based on what? Life experience from his environment. From his environment, you feel me? An artist has to project. Until an artist projects where he came from, like I'm talking about, like 100%, you will not get that recognition. You dig? You will not. This man is no magic. You feel me? The great legends have done it. I'm talking about Snoop, Eminem. If you don't do that, man.
And a sound tightly wound to his Nigerian roots. Asake is one of the hottest Afrobeat stars in the music industry.
Facts.
The 28-year-old is already making history right out of the gate.
28-year-old, man. Brother young, brother already making bread. I'm talking about he, man, he made it. Let's not say he's still to make it. He's already made it. You feel me? 28, bro. That's dope, man.
His 2022 debut album, Mr. Money with the Vibe, is the highest charting African debut album of all time on Apple Music.
Really? The highest charting? And what about Davido's Timeless? I'm just asking, bro. I'm just, but Mr. Money with the Vibe, bro, that album was fire. You feel me, man? We've done a whole lot of reaction of that album, so you want to check it out.
Money with the Vibe is the highest charting African debut album of all time on Apple Music. His trademark dance moves, born on the streets of Lagos, Nigeria, where he grew up.
Look, sorry I keep pausing it, but I have to do that. You dig? Every artist comes up with when you come up, you are a brand. You create your own dance move or your own walk move. Burna Boy has it. Wizkid has it. This man has it. You dig? P Square, they had it. Man, bro, it's crazy. You gotta think about yourself as a brand, and then you.
My parents used to play me a lot of classic songs. They love listening to songs.
Asake charting a total of 16 songs in 2022, melding other genres into his music, mixing traditional Nigerian Fuji music, Afropop.
Damn, fusion. Fuji, Afropop, Afrojazz, and Afrobeat. That's crazy. But he charted 16 songs? Bro, man, yo. Think about it. No wonder he'd be everywhere around the globe.
And South African Amapiano to create Afrofusion.
Facts. Let me say this. I've talked a whole lot on this platform on this channel about every artist needs to be like a chef. What do I mean by that? In the kitchen, man, a chef, he mixes a whole lot of ingredients to come up with something unique to him. Trademark food. And fusing Fuji, Afropop, Amapiano, these are different genres, and he comes up with his. So this goes out to any artist in Marvel who thinks that you just have to copy. No, fuse your own local, wherever you come from. Every African child comes from a tribe, and every tribe has a rhythm. You feel me? Every tribe has a rhythm. Bring that to the spotlight. He brought Fuji to the spotlight. I mean, a whole lot of Nigerian artists have been doing that for decades, but this man just took it.
What makes up Afrobeats? I hear a lot of things when I listen to Afrobeats, things that I know from my past, whether it be a little bit of reggae or a little bit of dance.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of things in there. What do you hear when you listen to Afrobeats?
I think what I like in it is the spirituality.
And his rhythms do feel spiritual.
Bro. A lot of people don't understand what Afrobeat is, but Afrobeat is not just anything. Afrobeat is that connection. So when you see Mr. Burna Boy doing this crazy and people going and when you see him do something and people around the globe, not even from Marvel, and vibe to it, bro, it is beyond the word. It's beyond. It's a feeling. You dig? It's a feeling, and that's what you should strive to be, an artist. Get people to meet that feeling. You dig? That frequency.
Rhythms true to where he came from, singing in Yoruba, a language spoken in West Africa, primarily in central Nigeria.
So you sing in both English and Yoruba in a lot of the songs, if not all of them.
Yeah.
How important is that to you to keep that language in the song?
Originality, man. Before he answers, I'm gonna say this. Any artist who keeps it original, man. Yoruba, English. This man, Fuji is basically Yoruba genre. You feel me? If I'm wrong, correct me, my Nigerian audience. You dig? So there's no way you would, he will come out try to sing in French or, but the first language every African child learns is the mother tongue. I learned it, but I didn't keep it. You feel me? But I know some of it. So it's just been natural, man, just to do what you learn first.
Yeah. How important is that to you to keep that language in the song?
Yoruba is so important to me, and there are lots of people that understand it. And to me, the way I understand music is a feeling. Sometimes you don't even need to understand it.
Facts. Music is a feeling. You don't need to understand it to enjoy it. I enjoy a whole lot of Brazilian Portuguese music, a whole lot of Latinos, a whole lot of Norwegian, Indian. I'm everywhere. But it's that feeling though. You dig? It's that feeling though.
His devotion to fans and his craft, religious.
When you're putting on a show, when you're live, the energy in the crowd is pretty intense too. How do you feed off of it? How do they feed off of you?
Every artist needs to be devoted to their fan. Which is why Mr. Bounty Killer said there are recording artists and then there are stage performance artists. But the artists that can be both, man, your star gonna shine. You're gonna be on the spotlight for a long time. And he got it. It's like you go into an Afro-Negro spiritual church. You dig, or some African Pentecostal church. It's like you get into a trance when you are in his presence. You dig, man. I'm looking forward to catch one of these, man.
Everybody is there for the same reason. Feel good music, have a connection. So like they do what they have to do by jumping and screaming, Ashanke,
Everybody's always going to a show for the same reason. You have artists who just go there to see the man dance. You have people who go to concerts just to see the guy in presence, and that energy, bro, you connect. Real, it's not TV screen, not real. So you gotta feed off that energy.
I have to do what I have to do and make sure they even enjoy the song more than what they are listening to on Apple Music.
Every artist who does this, make your fans during a concert enjoy the song more than what they see in the music video, bro, they will always book you. They will always ask for you. They will always come to your show. You feel me? This man he's an entertainer, bro.
Ashanke channels his emotion into art, including fashion, choosing different trends from one day to the next.
Word.
He says it's his authenticity and energy that draws fans to his music.
What do you say?
Facts. Authenticity. Energy. You draw people in. But when you don't know how to master these things, though, you will never draw any person in. And I would say this. I'm Cameroonian. Some of my artists don't even have a clue. It hurts me, but I'm a son of motherland. You dig? This is powerful.
I don't even know what they're saying. I just like how he sounds. That's what the song is about. It's just about, connecting with who you are, wake up, live a good life. You have to lift your spirit yourself so people can see like, oh, it's trying to move forward then.
Have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself first, people will not believe in you. As an artist, up and coming, whether you've made it or you're not yet made it, connect yourself first. Connect to that inner self. Then people will connect to you. You cannot come out trying to connect with people, expect people to connect to you without you connecting to your inner self. A whole lot of my Cameroonian artists pay attention.
They push you forward too. So if you don't feel blessed, you won't be blessed.
Facts.
Ashanke, I'm a fan. I love his music.
If you don't feel blessed, you wouldn't be blessed. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Ashanke, man. His journey in music. And this man's
Action God, big up TRB family. MisterJaay, I see you. I know some artists don't do this. God